Welcome all to the STEMVerse podcast. So if you don't know what the STEMVerse is gonna be doing, we're basically gonna be inviting influential people in the technological field here in our country, Rwanda, and we're gonna have them inspire us, tell us a little bit about their stories, their challenges, everything they have done in their lives to be where they are right now. And it's not only going to be Rwanda, we're also going to touch other parts of the world, of course, because technology is something international, if you will. So I'm going to have everyone that's here, except for the invitees, of course, that's Elise and Ketsia. Don't worry, I'm going to have them introduce themselves. So I want all the other participants to write where they're coming from. So that's the country. You can drop in the chat which country you are from. So I am from Rwanda and I am curious to know where you guys are from. So Christina from Kenya. Christina, is so glad to have you here. We have Kenya in the house. That's amazing. Billy's from Rwanda. Girl, how you doing? So without further ado, let us start. So today on the STEMVerse podcast, we are gonna be together with Ketsia IBAMBE and Yituhi Elise, who are two young girls, very ambitious and aspiring from the country Rwanda, who have participated in the Techgirls Summer Exchange program that took place in the US about a month ago. So we're gonna have them share with us all of their experiences, what drives them to love technology as they do, and what they actually think that they can give us all as an advice. So we're gonna start with you, Ketsia. Ketsia, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, hello everyone. I'm called Ibambe Ketsia, and I'm 17 years old. I'm 17 years old, and I study at St. Ignatius High School. I'm going in grade 11, and I'm an alumni from Techgirls. I was in a course for electrical engineering. Sorry.
Yeah, I almost forgot the video. Sorry.
I was in a course for electrical engineering, also known as automating systems using microprocessors, or ASUM. And yeah, I really learned a lot from there. I learned how to use the hardware parts of the computers, how to make some robots, how to make some other objects out of like some wires and stuff like that. And I'm really happy to be here today.
And we are happy to have you, Ketsia. So thank you for that amazing introduction. Elise has got something urgent, so she's not going to be able to be here with us right now, but she's going to catch up later. So Ketsia, tell us more about you. What has driven your interest in technology before attending the Techgirls, and do you think that that interest has changed after the Techgirls program?
Well, it hasn't changed that much because I can actually say that it has been fueled. What has like influenced me in like the field of technology at first is when I chose, like when we're supposed to choose the combinations when we get in S4 or grade 10, we're supposed to choose any combination we want, and I was like, I have to choose computer science. Just something, I want to know how computers work. I want to understand them. And like when I ran my first program, I was like, I can actually do this. I can understand how they make programs. I can understand now how the whole world of technology works. I mean, kind of. Like it showed me that I can do even more and even do better than I did. That small program showed me that I even able to make bigger things and bigger projects. So, and when I joined Tech Girls, I was only focused on the software parts. But then after joining Tech Girls, it showed me that I can actually work with the hardware too, because they're also very, very essential in the whole computer science and technology world. And I learned also that I can help empower girls and women, especially in STEM, the whole field of STEM.
Fabulous. I mean, that is a really great step, if I can say so, because everyone after the Tech Girls program wasn't the same. And I love the way you said that it was fueled, not changed. So yeah, that's amazing. So Ketsia, can you like go in brief the whole process of applying to Tech Girls? How was it?
Well, I can say the whole process was a bit stressful because I was like, there's no way they can just pick me out of about thousands and thousands of students that are applying. But then my mom told me, you gotta apply, you gotta try this. This is a one-time opportunity thing, and it's fully funded and things like that. So I wrote my application. They asked you about 5 questions, and you answer each in essay form, and and then and then later on it goes in reviewing process, about 2 reviewing processes, and then you get to have an interview. So the whole process was very rigorous because at first the site was crashing and I couldn't like attain what I wanted. Like every single time I would submit, it would fail to submit itself, to like disconnect and stuff like that. But I'm really happy that I got accepted. When you look, when you look really into what they search for people that are very motivated and passionate about technology and empowering women. Yeah, and stuff like that.
So I said in one word, how can you describe your Tech Girls experience, your whole experience?
Well, okay, I can say that the Tech Girls experience was really amazing because it was my first time I'm abroad, like out of the continent, and in applying too, and also meeting like a very many people from diverse cultures. It was amazing, and I learned how to work with different people, work in teams, work alone. I learned many different leadership skills. I learned more of the university life because we got to stay at Virginia Tech, which is a very amazing university. Um, I also learned about like how classes work abroad, how you can manage your time and like keep on studying while also, managing your time and timetable. And I can just say it was really, really good, meeting other people, making friends, and just discovering other cultures.
Yeah, I believe every Tech Girl 2022 alumni can agree with you on that because, yeah, we got some challenges, but the whole experience, the overall experience was so amazing. So, talking about challenges, I want you to tell me one of the challenges that you faced while you were there in the US.
Okay, first of all, I can say that the language barrier. When you get there, yes, I know how to speak English, but sometimes when you go to talk to somebody, you just forget that that person doesn't understand your language,
Tell me about
and
it.
you just find yourself speaking another language when they don't understand that. Well, the language was a bit of a problem, and the culture shock. Many people have different cultures, And when you get to, you don't know at first what's respectful and what's not. You can ask questions which you think might not be respectful. I mean, which you think might be respectful, but you find like it's more of an offense to the other people. So you need to really care about other people's cultures, what are their virtues and vices, because they really are a big challenge when you get to go like outside, and you must know how to manage your time. You must know how to do everything early. Like every single time, you need to do everything early and have a fixed timetable of how you have to work the whole thing.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one because we all came from different cultures, different countries, basically. It's not even the culture alone, but your own personality that you might not find matching with the others. And yeah, it kind of becomes a challenge, when you all meet in that realm with everyone having their own mindsets, getting to that point of, connecting them all and being able to connect with people and actually make friendships with them, which is something that we had within us because we actually made friends. I'm gonna be honest, I made friends in a way that I had never ever tried to, which was amazing. So how did you overcome those challenges?
Well, first of all, I learned how to communicate. Like, communicating is a very essential thing. You need to ask other people's opinions. You need to teach each other about what you like and what you don't like, because sometimes people are not aware. So you have to make them aware of what you like to do, what you find offensive, and you need to ask them like, do the things I do bother you, and can we like communicate? Communication is a very essential thing. You really need it every single time, especially when you go abroad, when you meet other people from different cultures. You really need that. And when you go in courses, you must also know how to communicate. It's very, very essential and needed, because in courses you can also know how to, sometimes you can't communicate or make teammates. Your teammates might not like be friendly to you, or you might encounter other problems with your teammates. I mean, the groups you guys form. So you also need to know how to manage teams, how to be a team player, and other stuff like that, working in communities.
I totally agree with you on the point that communication is key, because if someone doesn't know that something's bothering you, then how do you expect to live in peace with them? You know what I'm saying? Culture shock, you once mentioned in one of your answers. What I believe culture shock is something to the people who don't know what culture shock is that we're here together. Culture shock is the whole process. It's a process, a very long process that you go through when you change culture, of course, when you change your environment and, you're living in a different place that you didn't live in before. I believe I've defined it very well, but you can also go to check it out on Google because I'm not sure on that. But that's it, okay? So how do you think that your experience was exactly as the culture shock curve explains it, or do you think you had something different from that?
Well, I can say it was like some part of it. I feel like due to the time, I can't say that I spent a lot of time abroad or with a lot of people, because 3 weeks is not that much, but I did feel some culture shock. But I can explain to you that if you spend much time than that, you can experience the whole thing about culture shock. At some point, first you're like, everything is so different. How am I supposed to like carry myself out? How can I overcome everything, the languages, the cultures and everything? But then at first you're very confused. And then later on, as time passes by, you learn how to appreciate others and just tolerate every single thing that is happening around you in order for you to be at peace and for you to be at peace of mind. So yeah, it's like I experienced a part of it, not the whole thing.
Yeah, of course.
From staying at fancy hotels to like meeting very many people from different cultures and areas. I really wanted to know about different cultures, you know. I learned so much from the people from different countries, from Asia, from America, I mean USA itself, from even the countries in Africa. There are so many things I learned that I didn't know. They were very new, like the cultures, how they are in their household, their families, how they communicate with their families and things like that. I really loved the way everybody was friendly. At first I thought people weren't gonna like me. I don't know why. I just expected people to not like me. But then everybody was very friendly. I enjoyed the people I was staying with in my suites and my roommate. I really enjoyed that. I loved Virginia Tech. It was exactly as I had imagined. It's so big and beautiful. The sunsets, everything, and the food was good too. I really expected great things.
And were those expectations met?
Yeah, they were. They really, really were. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, but I have to say that on my side, I had a very vast picture of what it was going to be. And I will say that it wasn't anyone's fault that my picture wasn't met, because that's just how it wasn't. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you a question that's a little bit moving. What are the things that you regret not doing? The things that you're like, oh man, I should have done this. What are those things?
First, I really don't know. What did I regret not doing? When I think about it, let me see. Well, I did do some sports. I tried out new sports, but I regret not really. I didn't really participate in it that much, you know. I wasn't fully committed to it, but I did play volleyball, beach volleyball. I really enjoyed it, but I didn't play it enough, and I really miss it now. Let me see. I don't think I participated that much in my courses, and yeah, I did at some point, but not that much, and I regret that too. I should have participated more, been more social, but I was social too. So yeah.
And now, what do you regret that you did? Some stuff that you did that you regret.
I don't really know. I mean, taking the food that I didn't know, like there's some foods that I tried and I didn't like it. I regret that. Well, I don't think there's that much I regret doing, because everything I did, I'm so proud of it, and I'm so happy, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very amazing experience. Well, someone's gonna bit me in this one, but I regret I did not eat at any McDonald's when I was there, which is something that everyone's like, what the hell? How could you do that? The US is all about McDonald's. I didn't
tell them it's good. Tell them it's good.
Come on, because I tried it. Yeah, so I didn't have any McDonald's. I didn't have any Wendy's, taco. Oh my god. You know, I believe that that's the reason why I'm gonna go back there. I haven't finished business.
Yeah, I didn't finish what I wanted to see. I didn't try like wait, I didn't try Chipotle, you know?
Oh,
we didn't try other
too.
But we visited Starbucks. It was a great experience, really.
Yeah. So, as amazing as it was, before you went to the US, you had this fear, I believe. Fear that you'd be alone, fear that you won't be with the people you love, fear that you'll be in a whole new environment, and all that, all that comes with new stuff. Well, on my side, that's the fear that I had. What can you like label down some of the fears you had before you went to the US?
Okay, at first I was really scared about, the whole segregation and racism thing. When you go abroad, of course, when you're like colored or when you're black, you tend to think, what if somebody is racist against me, or what if somebody addresses some things that aren't okay? How am I supposed to act towards them? So I was scared. What if I make things out of a big deal? I was really scared about that. But then everybody was okay with everything. They were all friendly. No one was really racist against me. So, like, thank God that fear wasn't like,
Yeah, I get you, because I believe that's the fear that's one of the fears that lie on an African's person's heart when they're about to go abroad in such countries. And as we get to the ending of our interview, Ketsia, I want you to tell me an advice. Maybe let's say this is a video that they're going to take of you advertising for the Tech Girls program.
Okay.
What would you tell the potential candidates, people who are planning to apply for Tech Girl 2023? What is your advice to them?
Well, my advice is just don't be scared to just speak out what's on your mind. I don't mean don't be disrespectful and things like that, but if you know that you have good ideas, if you know you have something that's really bothering you and you think others should correct, you should speak out your mind and tell it to the person, or even the leaders, because you will really need that. You will need that authority. You will need people to respect you, because when they don't, you really feel low about yourself. You don't feel like, when they don't respect you, you also don't feel like you respect yourself. You really have no self-esteem. And when you go out, you really have to care about your finances, especially that. Please take care about how you spend your money, and don't just spend it just like that and carelessly. And just take care of your goods and everything you go with, so that when you come back, you have it with you. Because I lost my phone charger, which was very sad. So
I do remember your phone charger. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. So, Ketsia, that's so amazing. But there's a girl out there that's saying, Tech Girl or not Tech Girl? Do you think Tech Girl is worth it?
I do. Tech Girl is totally worth it, because you get.
Let me bug you a little bit. I'm sorry. If the fact that people have to go to the US was kind of removed and it was just Tech Girl, virtual Tech Girl, do you think Tech Girl would still be worth it? And would you advise someone to apply to it?
Of course it is. Yeah. I know that the whole thrill of Tech Girls also has like 50% of going abroad and just discovering the US and how it is, but Tech Girls is really worth it. It opens so many doors for you. We had some job shadowing opportunities. We right now, as an alumni from Tech Girls, we can apply to Virginia Tech. We have higher chances to getting one of the universities about technology, one of the best university in Virginia. We have so many chances. You can even ask them for help, for funding and scholarships. Tech Girls opens so many opportunities for you. It will be really bad to miss that chance to attend Tech Girls.
Yeah, I mean, with when you talked about scholarships and funding, I believe you have touched a lot of hearts because that's the thing we're all running after. If you look at it, and I loved the thing you talked about, letting yourself out there, which is one of the things I also learned from the tech girls, that you should not have any reason to cover or not put your voice out there. If you have a question, if you have a suggestion, you have anything on your mind, just put it out there. No matter how dumb you may think it is, it might actually, move someone's heart. You never know. So, Ketsia, thank you very, very much for your time. And as we finish and close this interview, we want to get to know you more. And I'm just going to ask you 4 simple questions. Nike or Adidas?
Nike, I guess.
Why? Why not Adidas?
Because I find Adidas lame. I don't know.
You're gonna be sued, girl. This is gonna go international.
No, that's back. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just talking about my preferences. I have the right to, right? I have the right to.
I mean, yeah. Everyone with his or her opinion, you are allowed to do that. Burgers or burrito?
Burgers all the way.
But burritos?
Wait. Burgers without cheese though, because I hate cheeseburgers.
Okay.
But other than that, all the others, they're amazing. They're amazing.
I don't know what.
Let me tell you, as a person who, okay, I'm telling you, they're the best.
I don't know what burritos have done to you, but you have broken my heart. I can't believe you.
No, I'm telling you the truth. It's facts,
Okay, let's go on. So we're gonna talk about earrings. So do you love loops or just usual earrings?
I find loops cool.
Okay. I mean, you're wearing loops, so why was I asking?
Yeah.
Okay, the last one, hoodie or jacket?
Huh?
Hoodie or jacket?
I mean, it depends on how the jacket looks, because there are some jackets that are actually very, 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 very like beautiful. They're just
okay. I'm just gonna say
I love hoodies. Hoodies are more like comfy.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Ketsia loves hoodies, hates burritos, which they're gonna sue you for, to be honest.
I don't hate burritos. I don't hate them.
Okay, prefers burrito. Did you say dumb?
No.
Okay.
What?
Good for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. Ketsia, thank you very much for this amazing interview. I believe we have learned a lot from you, and that every single girl out there, if you know that you are eligible for the Tech Girls and you are not considering applying for it, girl, talk to me. For sure, you are missing a lifetime opportunity. So without further ado, I will wanna end this show, podcast, whatever you want to call it, and just to say that we had 4 participants. It wasn't just me and Ketsia. There were 4 participants in the Tech Girls Summer Program from Rwanda. The participants included Ineza Blessed, who is a student at Green Hills Academy. She wasn't able to participate our small talk today because she has other plans, and we had also Elise.
Going to school, guys.
Yeah, she's going to school. We're still students. And we have also Elise, who is a student at the Shore Girls Academy. We actually studied together, and she had some other urgent issues to attend to before we started the podcast. So I am gonna thank you, Ketsia, forever. I'm not gonna stop, and I'm gonna thank each and every one of you that has given us your time here today. Thank you for being here with us. I enjoyed this. Did you enjoy this, Ketsia?
I did. Thank you too. Thank you to everybody that joined. Thank you also for hosting this whole thing. You did great.
It is my pleasure. It's my pleasure always. So I am now looking for a picture with the four of us, but I can't find it. I'm trying to find it on Instagram, just to show that we're not in this alone. But Tech Girls, do not be afraid, because Tech Girls has also got some girls from all around the world. So do not miss your chance. As long as you're on planet Earth, you have a chance of attending the Tech Girls program. So
I can find a picture though. I think I can. In the group.
Sure, of course I will. Do you think you have anything to add on, Ketsia, as we close this?
I really wanted to say thank you guys for joining this long. I mean, it wasn't that long, was it?
It wasn't.
This podcast, I really enjoyed talking about my experience. Y'all should also make more and more experiences. You should join them. Whether you see an opportunity, just apply. Whatever it is, an internship, a summer program, whether it's 3 days, it's worth it. It can help you a lot in your life. It can teach you so many things. You never know what you can learn from it. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and I am gonna say that the special thing about the Tech Girls is that it's not just your journey in the program, because even after you go back home, they still go with you. They're still with you through the projects that you do. They are always there for you. So please, if you can, apply to the Tech Girls program. And here today, Ketsia, we were lucky to have Christina Degua. I think I pronounced it well. So I am sharing the screen, and I hope you guys can see the picture. Can you see it, Ketsia? So if you guys can see this, it's just a picture of us. On the right is our local coordinator here in Rwanda. Can you all see this?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, on the right we have a local coordinator. Next to her is Elise. In the middle, that's me. That's Ketsia, and on the far left, that's Blessed. I wish we were all here together today, but we are gonna have them, another day. So Christina Ndegwa was also a Tech Girls participant from Kenya, and I wouldn't end this without acknowledging her. Christina, if you can hear me, can you hear me, Christina?
I think you can unmute her.
I'm literally telling her to talk when I muted her. Christina, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. I miss you. Okay, I was gonna get all emotional, but this is gonna go on YouTube, so we're gonna keep it professional, okay?
Yeah.
So Christina, with
gonna go on YouTube?
Yes. Christina, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your time. You have heard about all of Ketsia's experience, and I think you have some parts of it that you resonate with. Do you think you have something else, to add on your experience? Of course, please, this is the time.
Okay, the only thing I can think of right now is don't let your fears hold you back, because just go for it. Especially when you get there and you're scared to ask questions in class or talk to people you've not talked to before. Go for it. And even during the application process, it's the only hard part, to be honest, is the submitting. But like with filling out, you just put things that you're passionate about, and you have to have like something that if you have to have a passion for tech when going into this, even if you have zero experience, at least even the thought of taking this in the future. Yeah, that's all I can
Wow.
say right now.
Beautiful. I mean, you don't need prior experience of technology, yo. Just apply. Thank you very much for mentioning that, Christina. And since we have a very small crowd today, of course, I can't leave without acknowledging Belize from Rwanda. Belize, can you hear me?
Unmute her.
I unmuted her. Belize, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yes,
can
I
hear
can.
you. Belize, how are you?
I am okay. Very good.
Thank you very much for being here with us. And
Thank you.
Yeah, do you have
and I would like to ask, applying to Techgirls, does it require like you major computer science or just you're interested in technology?
Ketsia, I'm gonna leave that to you.
Well, it doesn't really require computer science. You just need, because there are courses that are like in rivers. There is a course for rivers. There is a course for biology. I mean, it's regards biology. That's what I know, and others for software engineering. But you just have to be interested in women in STEM. That's like the main theme of Techgirls. Just women and girls in STEM. That's it.
Yeah, so Belize, there you have it. You do not need any prior experience in technology. It's just your interest in STEM and girl empowerment, and just the need to make a difference in this world. And that's all, Belize. So Belize, are you gonna consider applying to Techgirls?
I think so. I will.
Yes, that is amazing. We hope we have moved your perspective, and with that, I honestly think that we can end this. So once again, thank you all, and I will see you in the next episode. Be safe. It was your host, Ines.